Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else, and the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace. Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home and bring good news.
Steady hand. That's it.
All right. Welcome to the first episode of my non-lethal attempt to play this game. I decided I wanted to try that. I hear it's a little bit more challenging, so I turned the difficulty level to normal. But yeah, I think in this non-lethal playthrough for my Let's Plays, I will be doing non-lethal, of course, only killing our main targets, obviously, and probably do a lot of exploring, because using that blink power and stuff like that, it's I think I would want to explore this world more aggressively. So I hope you enjoy the non-lethal version of my Let's Play. I hope people leave comments, as usual. So far not too many have come through, but that's alright. I hear that the non-lethal playthrough is a lot harder, so I'm going to give it a try.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
So we're going to give that a try. Non-lethal playthrough. I just don't know how I'm going to keep track of which ones are the non-lethal and which ones are the lethal, because unless I don't know,
hello, sir.
is there a way that we can change the name of our save games here? Because I haven't been able to find it.
Please, were there any whales? Wait, let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide.
Okay, Emily, we'll play.
Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
All right. Okay, go on.
Okay, here we go. Run with me!
Run with me! So I gotta use shift to sprint, right? Yeah, okay. Sing a little song. So I'm gonna attempt to get my blink up to its maximum, level 2.
Well, let's see if you're still
get it up there quickly.
I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
Alright, let's go into stealth mode. Am I in stealth mode? Yes, I am. Alright, so I'm gonna hide right here.
6, 7, 8.
We can look
9,
from left to right.
Here I come.
Leaning around corners, QRE. Wow. See that? So, this is it's an experiment, pretty much. Also, because I'm not going to do a regular playthrough like I normally do for non-lethal, because I've already, you know, I've done one for lethal. And where are you? I think we were successful in hiding from her. She's way over there.
Okay, you win.
Yay!
Some other can see you too.
I won. Hi, Emily.
Let's go. Come
Press left shift to sprint.
Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Thank you.
Not moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. Wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
She'll see you at once.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
I don't like him. I mentioned that in my other Let's Play, but I don't like him.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
I think this Empress is, like, in love with Corvo.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards?
Who sent them away?
Mother, look! What are they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here!
Alright, so, combat. Press the left mouse button to attack with your right hand, or the left mouse button to attack with your left hand, if you have a weapon or power equipped. Okay? Left control to block. Left control.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
Uh-oh.
No more! Not again! Mommy! No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Oh!
Mommy! Get away!
What's up with that?
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. The only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Lord us all, look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
Oh yeah?
Take him.
Alright, so this is going to be a non-lethal. Let's see if I can remember that. Non-lethal for this Let's Play. Okay, press any key to continue.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
Or at least keep my chaos down. Because I'm sure there's going to be moments when I'm going to have to kill.
That's enough for now.
That's if
Get out.
that will happen if I'm
Let's
not
give the
stealthy
man
enough.
time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
You guys are just power mongers, that's all you guys are.
Even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time.
You sound like a madman too.
To take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo.
No, this isn't goodbye.
Take it back to his
It's only a temporary, we'll see you later. Because I will. Alright, so
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
possession is going to be very important for a non-lethal playthrough, so I'll work on getting that. Blink is going to be a very useful tool for non-lethalness. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I'm going to give it a try. Immediately get into stealth mode. I don't have the wheel yet.
So many people.
So I gotta be extremely stealthy.
It's on account of
Can't be seen by anybody.
killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
We're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits.
Oh, assassinations and non-lethal takedowns. With a sword in hand, and assassinate an unaware enemy by pressing the left mouse button, or on unaware enemies from behind, hold left control to perform a non-lethal takedown. Using stealth and non-lethal approach has benefits. Fewer rats, weepers, some people react favorably, and the final outcome is not as dark. So we're going to try left control though.
Maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
Gotta hold him.
Solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
And I gotta back off. I gotta hide his body somewhere, like maybe in my cell. Maybe on the bed to make it look like he's me.
Hey,
Shut up.
This is gonna be hard to get used to. Doing a non-lethal.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Well, like I said, sometimes I'm gonna have to kill people. But let's hide the bodies. Anyway. Ooh, there's a trash bin right here. I think that's a trash bin. No. Let's hide this body right here. Well, that's not a very good hiding spot. You can still be seen.
Here. He's gotta get me out.
Was I not in stealth mode when I did that, or I don't know. Oh yeah, let's loot him, definitely. Now let's pick him up and hide his body. I'm gonna try really hard to do non-lethal.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Too bad you can't pick up their weapons. Once we get Blink, it'll probably be a lot easier to do non-lethal takedowns, but like I said, we're going to do a lot of exploration too once we get Blink. We're probably not going to do too much right now because it's kind of useless. Oh, okay, I got my wheel now. Alright. Guess I can have more than one pistol. I think we're going to have to use the keyhole quite a bit too. Yeah, I heard you.
The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
So I gotta find a key somewhere to be able to get through there. So I'm gonna have to take out one of these guys.
Oh, I'll find you. I'll find you.
Wish I had Blink now.
We know you're here. Keep running if you know what's good for you.
Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Hagfish. He's here! To arms! Get him! Hey!
Oh, I didn't want to do lethal, but I had no choice. Well, we'll see how much it affects the outcome of this first section here. I don't really have a whole lot of powers to work with, so I kind of have no choice but to be lethal right now.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch.
I'm getting confused here.
Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's
Let's get down in stealth mode again. Come up here. Was really hoping not to be lethal, but I might have a high chaos when until I get my powers, but maybe if I can maintain a low chaos, maybe it will help.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I can't see behind walls, so I can't see if anybody's coming. If I'm detected and they're going to attack me, then I'm going to have to kill them. Cannot be opened at this time. Alright, so I gotta go through this door. Oh yeah, the interrogation room. Didn't I make that same mistake before?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance unless by an officer of the wall. Must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Find as much stuff as you can. Got the explosive.
Personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Is it openable? Nope. Okay.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. The report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the
Let me know
watch.
if you want to gamble on the hounds
Escort
again.
through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Stupid cut. Dublin solo. Rolling gun. That's it.
Nasty furry Phil. Ha! You little bastard.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Stupid goddamn. Dublin solo. Rolling gun. That's it. goddamn Marlon going.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance.
So we're sneaking up on these guys, and we're choking them out.
Marlon going.
Heard something.
He's detected me. Damn it. I don't think this is going to be a very good non-lethal. I'm going to try really hard, but oh, I can't open that up. Is that a trash can?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but everything has to be set up today.
I can't wait to see his head roll. Not everyone did, but I really like the Embers.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Get him! Flank him! Yeah!
Man, I'm not doing very good being non-lethal, am I? Is there a trash receptacle somewhere around here that I can put these dead bodies in?
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
You're out. Good for you. Cut some throats. That bastard. He used to spit my food.
Okay.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary
Let's go visit the other prisoners.
scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Nice work. Get a few more before they get you.
Yeah, he looks like he's sleeping. I can't close the door. Alright. Whoops. I don't have any more bullets. Oh, let's see. So, where do I go now? Oh,
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Oh yeah, I gotta open the door. Duh. It's like I'm a noob. Oh, let's check inside these rooms for loot and stuff. Definitely need one of those. I used one. Ooh, more bullets, good. Could use those. Can't open that either, huh? Let's see. More bullets.
Unless accompanied by an officer of the law. Escort to the solitary wing.
Let's open that door. There's a guy right over here. Can't seem to do this without being detected.
Seen anything scary?
Shut up.
Stupid goddamn. Nothing son of.
He'll see me. So that won't work. There's only two guys here? Come on, dude, turn your back to me.
No, stupid goddamn. Nothing son of. Arlen Garland.
Okay, so I will open up this and I'll toss his ever-loving body right in there. I'll go get that other guy. Put his dead body in there. Then we'll close it. Now run like hell. Hopefully none of those hagfishes will attack me. Okay, there's a lot of guys in here. I'm going to have to be very, very careful and... Well, actually, I think not yet. I'm heading to the door for the sewers. I think I'll call this episode quits. It's probably going to take me a little bit longer to do each episode, because I'm going to try and do it as non-lethally as possible. I know lethality is not going to be able to be 100% avoided, but go to sewers. So I'll call this episode quits, and when we play again, we'll see, in the next episode we'll see how much I can improve on my non-lethality. Okay? I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the fact that I'm going to try to do a non-lethal version, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.